Tyson hilariously reacted to Jake Paul's latest training footage, openly laughing at it. Watching Paul struggle is almost cringeworthy, resembling a clueless beginner attempting to lift dumbbells for the first time. Can you believe how awkward his workout looks?
When the stage is set, our main event tomorrow night.
With only 2 days until the fight, Jake Paul is out here awkwardly handling basic weights, looking more like a wannabe fitness influencer than a focused fighter. It's hard to believe this is his preparation for stepping into the ring.
I'm f***ing him up, Ariel. I'm f***ing him up. He hits like a It's personal now. It's personal now. He must die.
Maybe if Jake Paul spent more time focusing on actual training instead of vlogging every moment for his followers, things might be different. But it's too late for regrets now. The clock is ticking. Tyson is primed and ready to deliver punches that can shake anyone to their core. Jake better prepare himself because there's no turning back. The only thing waiting for him in that ring is a relentless Tyson beatdown. Time to face the music.
He says the talk is over. You just felt his power. What did that feel like, and why did he do that to you?
I didn't even feel it. He's angry. He's an angry little elf. Mike Tyson, I thought that was a cute slap, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked the out.
Jake Paul is at it again, and this time, he's truly outdone himself. With just days to go until November 15, 2024, when he faces living legend Mike Tyson in the ring, you have to wonder, what is this guy thinking? Jake acts more like a social media influencer who accidentally wandered into a real fight. If anyone needed proof that clout chasing has limits, this is it. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson, pushing 60, looks unstoppable. His training is nothing short of insane. Grueling early morning road work, 6-hour sessions, and strength conditioning that would leave your average gym bro in shambles. While Jake fumbles, Tyson's preparation screams one thing: he's ready to dominate.
He's angry. He's an angry little elf. Mike Tyson, I thought that was a cute...
Jake Paul is at it again, and this time he's truly outdone himself. With just days to go until November 15, 2024, when he faces living legend Mike Tyson in the ring, you have to wonder, what is this guy thinking? Jake acts more like a social media influencer who accidentally wandered into a real fight. If anyone needed proof that clout chasing has limits, this is it. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson, pushing 60, looks unstoppable. His training is nothing short of insane. Grueling early morning road work, 6-hour sessions, and strength conditioning that would leave your average gym bro in shambles. While Jake fumbles, Tyson's preparation screams one thing: he's ready to dominate. Tyson's training is pure intensity: squats, resistance work, explosive lunges, turning his legs into sledgehammers. His legendary left hooks, still as vicious as ever, capable of making grown men cower. For Tyson, this isn't just an exhibition. It's about protecting his legacy and proving you don't challenge a predator expecting mercy. There's no fluff in his camp, no distractions, just raw, relentless preparation. Every move screams focus, ensuring he's ready to dominate and remind the world who he truly is.
Team Mike out. Mike, I know you think you're going to win this fight, but be prepared. I'm knocking him out in the 4th or 5th round. That is how it is.
Now let's talk about Jake Paul. This guy truly believes he can fake his way through this fight, but his training footage says otherwise. Watching him swing at air with the confidence of a TikTok star who thinks he's Muhammad Ali is downright painful. He's been struggling to cut down from 220 to 205 pounds, doing it like a college kid crash dieting before summer break. Meanwhile, Tyson's body is a fortress, sculpted through decades of pain and sacrifice. Jake's biggest challenge isn't just the weight, it's balancing his inflated ego with the harsh reality ahead. Despite claiming a grueling training regimen, he's also busy promoting a new clothing line. Priorities, right? If selling merch tops your to-do list before facing one of history's most dangerous fighters, you're in serious trouble.
The world is excited to see you one last time, perhaps. Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
Why did you push him there?
You're done.
All right, that's it. That's it for Mike Tyson.
He needed a break, so we took a month off, then jumped right back into training. Now we're gearing up for Mike, and thankfully, we're not as heavy as before, a big plus. I made sure we didn't regain the weight, and you can bet he's fully prepared.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Jake Paul can't seem to decide if he wants to be a boxer or a businessman. His training camp is split between actual preparation and influencer hustle, complete with brand partnerships and Instagram-ready workout clips. This is the guy who thinks he can go toe-to-toe with Mike Tyson, an icon who made opponents regret stepping into the ring. It's almost delusional. Jake's been parading around, talking about how he's built differently, but let's be real, he's built for clickbait. Tyson earned every ounce of respect with blood, sweat, and hard work, while Jake's rise has been fueled by YouTube drama and staged pranks. He's famous for being famous, not for any real skill in the ring. While Tyson is devastating sparring partners, guys who probably need therapy after facing his punches, Jake is busy trying to look menacing for the camera. The difference is night and day.
I've accomplished all of my dreams and goals by just working hard and believing in myself, and that they can too.
So then you want people to be like, I need to believe in myself.
Exactly.
That's a good message.
And to manifest things into reality.
Kind of on the same time as you.
All while not taking it too serious.
Yeah.
Not like taking things too serious.
Yeah.
That's a good message.
Add a little fun in everything.
I feel like you're really good at that, not taking things too serious.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you a serious guy in your everyday life?
No, I like to be like a fun person. Try to be a fun person.
Something I've noticed you're really good at is like confronting the uncomfortable. And like you do that in stand-up, you do that in your videos where you're going out in public and having these kind of awkward interactions with people. Has that become kind of second nature to you, or do you still get nervous to make these videos?
The funniest part of all this is that Jake Paul genuinely believes he's a threat. You can see it in his carefully curated training clips, where he flails his arms, acting like he's rewriting the rule book on boxing. His coaches hike him up, but you can't help but wonder if they actually believe it. Tyson has been openly mocking Jake's delusions. And for him, this isn't a challenge, it's just another side hustle. He'll stroll into that ring, handle his business, and walk out, while Jake is left trying to figure out what just hit him. The age difference? Irrelevant. Tyson's power doesn't age, and his mere presence is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. Meanwhile, Jake's attempts at intimidation are as convincing as a child wearing his dad's oversized work boots.
I have the worst feet in the world, right? And if somebody stepped on my feet, I would totally tap out. I would just give up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jake Paul must really think he's something special. After all, this guy has somehow transformed himself from a YouTube nuisance to, well, a wanted boxer, riding way too much hype. Mike Tyson has seen enough young clowns in boxing to know who's real and who's just faking it for views and likes. Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, watched Jake's latest training video, and you could almost hear the eye roll in his reaction. Sure, Tyson begrudgingly acknowledges that Paul has made some improvements, but that's like congratulating a goldfish for learning to swim. To Tyson, Jake is just a guy trying too hard to play tough in a world that has no patience for fakes. Jake's biggest mistake? Thinking he can step into a ring with a fighter like Tyson and come out with anything other than a shattered ego and likely a broken face. Tyson doesn't waste time on pretenders.
Comedy set for them once and I bombed.
Dang, okay, yeah, I've bombed.
It sucked.
Yeah,
Let's roast Jake for a moment because he truly deserves it. This guy honestly thinks he can rely on his supposed stamina to outlast Tyson. The delusion is real. Experts have weighed in, and the verdict is harsh. Teddy Atlas already pointed out that Jake's only chance is hoping Tyson tires out. But if Tyson doesn't slow down, Jake's getting folded. That's not a strategy, that's a desperate prayer, the kind only an overconfident fool would bank on. Tyson's power is no joke, and even Joe Rogan can't stop talking about how terrifying those punches still are. If Jake doesn't take this seriously, he's going to find himself on the wrong end of a viral knockout, one that definitely won't look good on TikTok.
I'm f***ing him up, Ariel. I'm f***ing him up. He hits like a It's personal now. It's personal now. He must die.
Let's get real. Jake Paul can't even pretend he's not terrified. You really think Tyson doesn't see that fear? Russell Crowe, yes, the same Russell Crowe who's played a fighter on screen, knows Jake's bravado is just an act. Crowe can't imagine Jake lasting 8 rounds with a legend like Tyson. Roy Jones Jr. tries to be polite, admitting Jake's improved, but he's quick to point out that better doesn't mean ready. Jake's skills are child's play compared to Tyson's decades of real experience in the trenches. It's like comparing a plastic sword to a battle-hardened warrior. Jake has definitely improved, but he's still light years away from being someone Tyson would consider a real opponent. The best part? Tyson's sarcasm isn't even subtle. He's practically laughing at how pathetic Jake's journey looks next to his own. Tyson's faced more battles, endured more pain, and come back from more brutal defeats than Jake could ever imagine. Meanwhile, Jake's too busy pretending to be a fighter, treating boxing like another brand-building venture, when in reality, it's a sport that chews up and spits out pretenders. Tyson knows this, and he knows Jake is in for a reality check of a lifetime.